If they play against us like they played against Mount, it's going to get even warmer. That's a good game.
Who did?
Hens. They controlled the whole fucking third period at one point.
Yeah.
What? Joe pisses everybody off, and then they come out fucking.
Who does?
Joe. Look at him. He's talking shit to all the kids. Now they're gonna get pissed off. The mic's not on, right?
No.
So, do we want Lopiano commentating?
What?
Do we want Lopiano commentating? He can't see over the railing.
No. I'm gonna get Russ to do it. Diane to do it. No, I'll do it. I know, but.
He wants the entertainment.
I want to feel his commentary.
Oh, yeah.
He's so much like,
Yeah.
that guy's on the right spot. This guy's no. Guy's a great pass. Can't take a pass.
Pearl, too. He's a surly fella.
You know what? We should get him on. We should get him. Oh, they're coming. He's coming.
Yeah, they're not coming to enunciate.
How far are you guys staying?
Mile and a half.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it's in the hood. It's fine. It's nothing special, but
As long as it's clean.
Yeah, it was clean.
That's all that matters. The rest of it.
How about you guys?
Like 6 minutes away. Fairly new.
It's good.
It's fucking getting crazy, dude. It's fucking $600-700 weekends for fucking 2 days.
Yeah. Well, I went to book the hotel, and it was, even though I still had like 9 days left, it said they were sold out.
But there was something going on Friday. It looked like yesterday.
Well, there's that cheerleading competition, which is why there's nowhere to park. But the Airbnb is $200 for me and $200 for John.
So what, $400?
Yeah, it was
Plus tax?
No, all in $395.
I gotta pee before this thing starts.
I know, I really should have. I should have as well, but if you go through that door.
Still talking about the bathroom?
What?
Am I still talking about the bathroom? Yeah. Go right here.
I know. Thank you.
You know what I mean? It's a good idea.
I'm full of good ideas.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for doing it.
No worries.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scenic Utica for the NEPAC weekend. Fairfield played yesterday against the Chicago Mission, and they played well. Lost 3-1, but it was a good game. Kids moved the puck well. Joe played great in net. Today we've got the Pens Elite, another excellent team. We've got Chris Faich starting in net. And for blue, starting off the game, we've got Luca Fugarino. We've got Luca LeConte. And I'm not sure who the other winger is. But we've also got Brody Shunk and Sawyer O'Neill. Oh, James Ware, sorry, is the other winger. Pens bring it out of their zone. Nice block by Sawyer O'Neill. Brody Shunk gets after it, takes his man out. Nice hard play by Brody Shunk. Luca Fugarino. Up to Luca. Pens regroup, fire it through the neutral zone. Shunk's there. Pens dump in. Faich out to play it behind his own net. Goes around to Sawyer O'Neill. Opportunity, just wide. Pens with an early opportunity, shot wide. LeConte dumps it into the Pens zone. That gives chase. Rink wide pass for the Pens, gain the zone. Malefis with a good back check and a nice play by Brody Shunk. Matty Cicaro carries it through, down into the Pens Elite zone, gives chase. Yanni Malefis is going to have to stay back and play some D here. We've got a 4-on-2 right now. So we got to start playing our positions. Back through, back over to Ruff, just out of his reach. Matty Cicaro behind the Pens goalie. So again, Yanni's out there on defense right now. Beck almost steals. Pens move it out. Gain the zone. Shot on Faich, just wide. Pens steal up the middle. And they try to go back door, but Faich puts a glove on it to get our first whistle of the game. So some good back and forth action. 15-10 to play in the first period. NEPAC does an ice cut halfway through the second, so we'll keep you abreast of that. We've got Scranton, Ludke, and Carre with Beaudry and looks like Hurl on D. Shot on Faich, gloves it down. Nice save by Chris. Looks like he's tracking the puck well. So face off to the left of Faich. Scranton takes the draw. Scranton wins it back to Hurl, who fires it up the boards to Ludke. Ludke rink wide to Carre. Carre's got the puck. Shot up. Oh, looks like a high stick, but no call. So nice shot by Carre. Kai back to Beaudry. Sorry, Scranton back to Beaudry. Jackson Ludke gives chase. Scranton's got the puck in his skates, unable to control it. Ooh, Colin Carre with a very aggressive hit. No call, thank God. Scranton picks up the puck, loses the handle, tries to fire it in. Hurl's gonna bail him out, fire it in deep. Home run pass intercepted by Hurl. Pens Elite dump in. Beaudry's gonna have to give chase. Beaudry to Hurl. Hurl looks rink wide, but Eric Pan was cutting to the middle. It's important for those wingers out there, stay on the boards. Dumped in to the right of Faich. Pens give chase. Cycling down low, Lopiano, nice play. Great job by Christian Lopiano. Nice outlet pass to Reese Johnson. Reese back to Eric Pan. Pan shoots and scores! Great play. Nice low hard shot by Eric Pan. We're team 1. There it is. I know, because in order to get past this post, you have to go up, and then when you go that way, it is what it is. We're just talking about the weird angle when you get at either end. We have to push the camera almost over the railing up here. So 1-0 mid Fairfield. Nice play between Reese Johnson and Eric Pan. So great start. Reese Johnson wins the faceoff back to O'Neill. O'Neill dumps in. Lopiano gives chase. Good forecheck. Outlet pass through the neutral zone. Stolen by Lopiano. Lopiano gets the puck to Johnson. Johnson with a reverse hit. O'Neill has to pinch. Pens go D to D. Missed the pass, so that's going to be an icing. So 13:01 to play here in the first. So as you viewers at home can see, the camera is at a bit of an odd angle, and it's mainly because we have a post in the way, so we have to sort of push the camera out ahead of that post, and causes a funny angle when you're at either end of the zone, but we have to make do. So Fuggerino kicked out. LeConte takes the draw. Pens maintain possession, go try to break out, but unable to do so due to the mid-Fairfield forecheck. Chips out of the zone. We have 3-on-3 here. Pens elect to dump in deep. Picaro gets a skate on it. Here comes LeConte through the neutral zone. Tries to get it over to Fuggerino, but hits a skate, and now the Pens are going the other way, but got numbers, so. Oh, Zoo overskates it. Oh, bad play. Poor Vinny Zoo just didn't take the puck with him, and so now we have a tie game, 1-1. Fage tried to extend that left pad, but nice move by the Pens to tie it up here, 1-1, 12:28 to play. It's too bad because we had numbers back. It's a 2-on-3. Puck just eluded Vinny Zoo. Happens to all of us. So we've got Ruff, Malithus, and Beck up front with Beaudry and Pearl on D. Ref is throwing out each team now for the face-off. The Pens win the face-off, go D to D. Flip up through the neutral zone. Hops over Beaudry's stick, so he's got to give chase. He's going to get it to Beck. Nice block by Beck to get that puck out of the zone. Ruff gives chase. Pens dump in. Beaudry gives chase, fires it around the boards, and that's going to make it out. They're going to call icing here, which is interesting because it went right by the Pens elite player's stick. It looked like he could almost plate it, but we'll have an icing here with 11:54 to play. Fairfield's going to go for a line change. Bring out the line of Scranton, Correa, and Ludke with O'Neill and Shunk on D. Scranton wins the draw, but it hits the ref's skate and goes right to number 10 on the Pens Elite. He gets a shot on net, and Faich is able to squeeze that one to freeze the puck. So Scranton's going to flip his stick around, and he's going to get kicked out because Cullen was inside the circle. So Cullen's going to take the draw. Wins the draw back to Shunk. Shunk to Ludke. Ludke fires in. Scranton gives chase. Pens goalie out to play it. Hooray fires it wide and high. Shunk takes his man out. Ludke fires in. Carre gives chase. Good forecheck by Cullen Carre. Puck's loose in the middle. Eludes Sawyer O'Neill, who elects to chip it off the boards to Carre. Glove down by the Pens. They're going to gain the zone here. Good play by Sawyer O'Neill. Here comes Brody Shunk. He's going to dump it in. Ludke's going to give chase. Pens go D to D up the boards. Little miscommunication by the Pens there. Good forecheck by Ludke, who loses a stick. Scranton takes his man out. Fired wide of Faich. Pens go for a change, as does mid-Fairfield. Sawyer O'Neill looking for Lopiano through the middle, just off his stick. Picaro over to Ludke. Ludke dumps in. Lopiano gives chase. Hand gives chase in support of Lopiano. Puck takes a weird hop off the glass. Now we're going to have a penalty here. Not sure who it's against. Looks like the Pens are going to go on the penalty kill for the first penalty of the game. Calling a high stick. I missed it. I didn't see it, but this will give mid-Fairfield their first opportunity on the power play. The score 1-1, 10-29. Some inside humor from Mr. Violante. Not to be repeated over the airwaves. So we got Beck, Zoo, Ruff, Picaro, and Malefus. An interesting power play unit. One we haven't seen, I don't think. I don't know if some players are hurt or what, but Malefus over to Picaro. Back to Malefus. Malefus is going to take the ice. He's looking in front for Ruff. Hits the post. Nice shot by Lucas Ruff, but just a little bit wide, so it hit that post rather than going in the net. Zoo up top, over to Picaro. Picaro's got all sorts of space to skate. It's going to go down to Ruff, back to Picaro. They're giving Picaro plenty of room. He's going to take a shot, but it's going to get blocked. Again, giving Picaro lots of space. Pens are clogging up the middle. Yanni Malefus looking, skating. He's going to shoot, low, rebound, just wide. Rebound to Yanni Malefus, so good pressure here by the Fairfield power play. Picaro on the point. He's going to walk the blue, go back to Yanni. Yanni's going to shoot, and that's right in the chest of the Pens goaltender. So 46 seconds left in the power play for mid-Fairfield. That'll bring out Scranton, Ludke, Carre, Pearl, and Beaudry. So they'll get back to their lines, it looks like. Will do their best for these last 46 seconds of their power play. Scranton wins the draw. Back to Hurl. Hurl over to Scranton. Scranton down to Beaudry. Beaudry back to Scranton. Scranton takes the ice from the point. Back to Carre. Carre to Scranton. Scranton walks, go back to Carre. Carre fakes. Shot. High. Shot. Save. So Ludke had a nice opportunity for the rebound there. Beaudry able to get back with the Pens elite forechecking hard, but and we just dumped the puck up to the Pens player, who is content on icing it with 4 seconds left in the penalty. So that should do it. They're back to even strength. Ludke throws in deep. Carre gives chase. Carre takes his man. Scranton's on the puck. He takes a hard hit. Oh, so it was a delayed call there, but definitely offsides. So 8-11 offsides call for mid-Fairfield. So that'll come outside the zone with 8-11, 1-1 between the Pens elite and mid-Fairfield squad. So we've got LeConte, Fugarino, and Ware with O'Neill and Shunk. Pens Elite win the draw, go D to D. O'Neill loses sight of the puck, shot way high. It's going to wrap around the boards. Nice play by the Pens defenseman to keep that in. Shot wide. O'Neill's going to pick up the puck. Go to Ware. Oh, Ware had plenty of time and rushed the pass and turned it over, so this could be trouble. Faitch a little bit out of position there, but regains. Shot blocked in front by the Pens forward. He's going to turn it over to Ware, who's going to get it out of the zone. And then we turn it right back over to the Pens, who then turn it over to mid-Fairfield. James Ware, who goes up to Luca LeConte. He overskates, and now the Pens have numbers going the other way. They're going to fire it in on Faitch, who's going to glove it down and then play it to Sawyer O'Neill. O'Neill outlet pass to Ware. Ware's unable to clear the zone, so they're going to have to battle there on the blue. Pens have the puck. Shot blocked by Brody Shunk. Another shot sticked away by Faitch. So mid-Fairfield struggling here to get that puck out, and that's going to be a goal. So bad shift by mid-Fairfield. No other way to sugarcoat it. Poor puck play, poor positioning. You got to get that puck out. So mid-Fairfield goes down 2-1 on a sloppy shift. So that'll bring out Pan, Johnson, and Lopiano with Kakaro and Zoo on the back end. A lot of back and forth on the face-offs here. Refs they're doing a good job. I mean, they're being consistent and want those draws to be as fair as possible. So here we go. We get a good draw. Vinny Zoo gets after the puck. He's hooked. A lot of stick there, but no call. Lopiano digs it out, gives chase, chips up to Pan, who's unable to collect the puck. And so we're back in our own zone. Johnson goes rink wide to Kakaro. Kakaro over to Lopiano. Lopiano takes his man, tries to fire it out in front. Johnson chips it to the middle, but to a Pens Elite player, and they're on their way 1-on-3. Good play by Matty Kakaro and Vinny Zoo. Matty Kakaro's got to move that puck instead. He dipsy-doos and turns it over. So once again, we're back in our own zone. Pens Elite content on just throwing the puck in. Mid-Fairfield having a hard time breaking out. Pan over to Zoo. Zoo fires up to Johnson, and that's going to be a hand pass. Johnson gloved the puck down and left it for Kakaro, who touched it up for the hand pass. So we're going to have Ruff, Malefus, and Pauly Vartanian with Beaudry and Hurl. Puck along the boards right in front of us. Vartanian able to chip the puck out. Hits somebody on the bench, so we're going to have a face-off outside the zone. Down 2-1 with 5:19 to play in the first. Malefus wins the draw back to Beaudry, chips it off the boards. Pens gain the zone. Around Faitch to their D. Fired on net and then deflected with a stick by Faitch. Up into the netting for a Stoppage in play, 5:02, down 2-1. Scranton, Correa, and Ludke line. Beaudry and Hurl will stay. Scranton for taking the draw. Once again, Cullen Correa jumps the gun, so Ty's thrown out. Cullen wins the face-off. Back to Beaudry, who just slaps it around. Need to be. Scranton picks up the puck high off the glass. Nice play. That's going to end up on Correa's stick, who dumps it in. So some good forechecking. Scranton there. Scranton takes his man out. Good job. Correa takes his man, grabs the puck, chips it over to Hurl. Hurl fires it. Ludke does battle in the corner. Pens are going to have to. Oh, here we go, Correa. Scranton, shot, just wide. Nice one-time opportunity there by Scranton, set up by Correa, and the puck was just wide. All right, we're good here. We had to touch up on a offsides call. Rink-wide pass. Moved right around O'Neill. Shot. Nice save. Blockered down by Faitch to the back of the. Scranton comes through. Gives it to Ruff. Ruff around his man. He's got Scranton there. To Beck. Beck takes a high hit. Ruff there. Shot. Saved by the Pens elite goalie. So some good action there. Decent pressure. Scranton, Correa, and Ludke have had the bulk of the opportunities, with Malefus, Beck, and Ruff also giving us a little bit of offense here. So just got to sustain that through all of our lines. Obviously a great play by Johnson and Pan, so just got to keep it sustained. Here comes the Pens elite 2-on-2. Once again, oh, good first save by Faitch and cleared out by Lucas Ruff. He's going to chip it to Beck, who's then going to go to Malefus, just a little short. Hit something in front, looked like a stick. Shunk's going to clear it out. Pens are. It's hard sometimes. There's whistles on the other game, and players don't know when to stop or when to play, so I thought there was a whistle there. But anyways, the Pens have possession in our zone. Lucas Ruff able to collect the puck and tries to get it out, but nice play by the Pens defenseman to get it in deep. Malefus chips to Beck, but intercepted by the Pens forechecking forward. Shot. Faitch able to get a shoulder on that. Good save by Chris Faitch. So we're going to have stoppage in play with a face-off coming to the right of Faitch with 2:36 to play, down 2-1. Boys played well last night. It was a 3-1 loss, but they were skating hard and moving the puck pretty well. But their feet look a little bit slower this morning, or this afternoon rather. So hopefully they can just kind of get their bearings. Oh, nice save by Faitch to get a toe on it there. Cuccaro gains the line and gives to Johnson. Johnson peels off, goes back to Cuccaro, who's able to hold the line. Matty Cuccaro, instead of getting it in deep, he's going the other way and just missed that shot. We got to keep it simple. Here we go with Lopianos on a breakaway, all alone with the goalie. Oh, just missed 5-hole. Oh, that would have been nice. Oh, jeez. Whew, saved by the whistle there. I'm not really sure what happened, if it was offsides or what, but. So some back and forth action, 1:48 to play, 2-1. Scranton, Ludke, and Correa back out there. Scranton wins the face-off to Beaudry. Beaudry works the boards, kicks it along. Scranton dumps it in deep. Ludke giving chase. Scranton. Rink wide. Earl drives his man to the outside. Nice play by him. Dumped in by the Penn's elite defenseman. Scranton on his man. Nice play by Scranton to get it out to Ludke. Scranton's going to pick up the puck. He's got Colin Carre. Shot! Oh! Oh! Just can't get it across the line. Great play by Cullen, Kai, and Jackson up front. Almost had one. So, close to being a tie game. It's 58.6 seconds left. Scranton batted the puck out of the air with his hand, and we touched it up. So it was a hand pass. So it's going to come outside the zone. Down 2-1. 58 seconds. Malefus wins the draw. Lucas Russ dumps in deep. Malefus gives chase. Nice stick by Yanni Malefus, who's going to pick up the, oh, slash! Oh, he got it. Woo! I was going to say, I thought they weren't going to call it. So Yanni, great forecheck, came across the middle and just took two-hander, which knocked the stick out of his hands. So it looks like they're just going to leave the lines as is for these power plays, which is fine. I mean, I think keeping those lines together, that way we don't have to short anybody on shift. We have a plethora of players, so I think that works out pretty well. So we'll see if we can capitalize. In 46 seconds left in the period, Malefus goes to Hurl. Hurl to Malefus. Back to Hurl. Back to Malefus. Malefus looks and shoots. Save! So rebound by Beck and a nice save on his rebound opportunity. Nice low shot by Yanni Malefus to create that rebound. So this line will stay. Ruff is going to take the draw. 32.8 seconds to go in the first. Pens elect to fire it down. That is a new rule this year for the boys. They're able to ice it on a penalty kill. Malefus able to collect the puck. He's going to go behind Feach. He's going to gain the zone with speed. And he's going to put on the brakes and set something up. Malefus to Beaudry. Back to Malefus. Shot wide. So that's going to do it for the first period. Again, we have an ice cut halfway through the second period. Just updating the period there. So 2-1, 17 minutes per period. So probably around the 8-minute mark, whenever that whistle comes, they'll do the ice. 1:13 left in the Pens penalty kill. So we'll see who goes out for this final minute 13. Looks like Coach Gragnano is trying to draw something up in terms of a play on the power play to even the score. Ref blows his whistle to signal the end of the break. So it looks like Malefus, Ruff, and Beck will remain Caparo and Scranton will join the power play. So we've got 4 forwards and 1 defenseman, trying to get a little extra. There we go, face off. Won by Penn's Elite. Driven into the Fairfield zone. Matty Caparo brings it up the ice. Puck's bouncing on him. And he tries to dipsy-do and loses the puck, but Scranton recovers. Goes to Ruff. Puck's bouncing. Ruff gets around his man. Goes to Scranton, but intercepted by the Penn's defenseman who's going to fire it down. So, Fairfield struggling to possess the puck. So Malphus is going to give it a shot. Gets by his man. Through the zone with speed. He tries to get by his man, but gets... Oh, we got a 2-on-1 developing with Scranton and Malphus. Nice play by... Oh, geez. Just a little breakdown there for Mid-Fairfield. And then we just dump it to the Penn's Elite defenseman. And Fairfield clears the zone, but the Pens bring it right back in. Good stick. Oh, geez, okay. Scranton up to Beck. Beck's got room, but he's going to just fire it in. Luca gives chase. Good forecheck by Luca LeConte. Luca Figurino forces the Pens back, so some good forechecking here by these guys. Intercepted by Luca LeConte, who goes rink wide to James Ware. James pulls up. Oh boy. So Luca LeConte doesn't like the call and claims the other guy's holding his stick, but he gets called with a high stick. I did not see it, but he seems pretty adamant about the call. So looked like maybe the Pens player had his stick, and as a result, we're going to go on the penalty kill. So we got Shunk, Correa, O'Neill, and Scranton. We're going to try and kill this off and keep the deficit to 1. Once again, Cullen Correa gets Kai kicked out of the face-off circle and takes it and hopefully wins it as he's done the last 2. Not this time. So Pens go D to D. Correa, oh boy. So good save by Faich there, just trickled in on net. Actually sometimes can be trickier than a hard shot. But the Mid-Fairfield team's all out of sorts with this kill. Sawyer O'Neill gives chase to push his guy out. Good play by Sawyer. Chipped around by the Pens. Uh-oh, comes out to the Pens defense. Oh, just wide. So, I think we need a different penalty kill unit out there. They're struggling to keep up with the puck. Credit to Pens though, they're moving the puck well. Scranton goes after his guy, which forces a bad turnover. Scranton's going to stay and try and intercept that puck, almost does. Now he's going to need to get back because Pens have numbers. Ludke out on his guy. Pens chip down low. We have 2 defensemen out front. Thrown in front. Ludke picks up the loose puck. He's gonna, oh my gosh, he's gonna fan on the puck and they're gonna keep it in the zone. So we're struggling here on the PK to really get that puck out, and oh, good save by Chris Faich. Another good save by Chris Faich. Great saves there by Chris Faich. Good stick by Brody Shunk. Puck goes airborne. Scranton takes out his man. O'Neal takes out his man, and we're back to even strength. So a little bit of a nail biter there, but we're back to full strength here. So hopefully we can get that puck out. Scranton clears the zone. Nice play there to get it out. And Pan gives chase. Eric Pan, good forecheck. Jackson Lutke on his guy. Christian Lopiano comes off the bench, but his guy just had a step on him. Nice save by Chris Faich. Some pushing and shoving in front. All right. So we definitely need to stay out of the box because that was a rough PK for us. Again, credit to Penn's elite team. They moved the puck well and kind of stacked 2D in line with one another, which was an interesting setup. I liked it. Oh, we have an opportunity here. Lopiano could have another breakaway, although he's got Pan with him. He shoots. Just missed that short side high corner. Really good shot, but just missed. Good play by Ian Hurl. Uh-oh. Nice save by Chris Faich. Sliding across, able to get a glove on it. So Chris has played well. Oh, that's a trip. No trip. Reese Johnson got tripped up, but no call. So we're gonna have to get back. Ian Hurl rubs out his man, nice play. Ian's been a great addition. Oh, overskates the puck. All right, Beaudry able to throw that puck out of the zone. And then the Pens just throw it right back in. So their MO all game has just been throw the puck in and forecheck like heck. Shot. Blocked by Ben Beaudry. Beaudry comes the other way, reverses, nice little stick. Beck, oh, Beck just throws it out in the middle, but he's able to get that puck out. Good play. Christian Lopiano fires it in deep and goes off for a change. Lucas Ruff goes after the puck, as he always does, our best forechecker. Yanni gets knocked off the puck. Ruffert lifts the stick and tries to get his man, but he's able to skate by Lucas. And then Picaro. Brutal. So the puck trickled behind Faich, and then the player just banked it off the back of Faich and in. Not anything Faich can do about that. So that's going to put the deficit to 2. 10:46 to play, down 3-1. So our lines are getting mixed up here. We got Hooray, jumps the gun again. Just got Vartanian, Correa, and Fugarino with Shunk and O'Neal. Pens fire wide. Shot, good save by Chris Faich. Colin Correa fires it out. It's not going to go down for the ice, so Paul Vartanian's going to give chase. Jackson Lutke gives chase. Sawyer O'Neal gloves it down. Good stick by O'Neal, picked up by Johnson. So Johnson and Lutke are going on 2-on-2. Lutke pulls, Johnson pulls up. He's got Scranton streaking to the net, but I don't think he saw him. Lutke to Shunk. Shunk shoots, it's blocked. And then moved into the neutral zone. Lutke picks up the puck. He goes over to O'Neal, fumbles the puck but gets it in, and then it's sticked down by Penn's defender. Beaudry fires it in on net. And clears the zone. Scranton picks up the puck. He goes to Lutke. Back to Scranton. Over to Johnson. Puck clears the zone. Good hit by Beaudry. Good call. It's going to be a power play for Mid-Fairfield. So 8:51, they'll probably do the ice. So the Mid-Fairfield should probably start the next period. Oh, they're going to keep playing maybe? It's 8:51 to play, so maybe they'll go another minute or two. Yep, they're not going to do the ice, so at least not yet. So down 3-1, 8:51 to play. Scranton takes the draw with Malefus and Ruff. Pens win the draw. Malefus picks up the puck. Goes to Zoo. Zoo shoots way high. Scranton able to keep the zone. He's got time. Goes back to Caccaro. Caccaro back to Scranton. Scranton to Caccaro. To Malefus. Too hard, but he regains. Back to Ruff. Short side. Saved by the Pens goaltender. And now they're going to come out with the puck. Caccaro's going to have to give chase. Kicked down by Malefus, but bounces off a Pens player and out. So Caccaro's going to go over to Ruff. To Zoo. Zoo. To Scranton. Scranton gains the zone. Elects not to take the lane to the net. Now he's got room. Shot. Score! Oh! Hit the post. Sorry. Thought it went in. So nice shot by Kai Scranton, but it just did not clear the plane of the net. Got to move that puck. Scranton was moving in. All right, now they're going to do the ice, so yeah, me too. So we'll take a break here with 7:25 left, 34 seconds left in the power play. Down 3-1. Doing some things right, doing some things poorly, and that's the nature of the game. We'll see you in a bit.
time's enough.
Just until he comes back?
Yeah, I can just do it. Okay.
He'll come back.
How come it won't go up and down?
Because he locked it.
Oh.
All right, sorry about that, folks. 25 seconds left in the power play. Got Lopiano, Johnson, and Pan with Vinny Zoo and Sawyer O'Neill. Ice looks wet. Dumped in by Johnson. Intercepted by Pan, but he loses the handle. Yeah, ice looks wet, so nope, keep playing, keep playing. So lots of whistles from the other rink, which is adjacent to this one. There's actually 3 of them. And again, sometimes you hear those whistles and the refs have to remind the boys that it's not this game. Puck is really sticking, so players have to be careful not to overskate the puck. Vinny Zoo's struggling with that puck because of that water. Ludke leaves it for Correa and then picks up his own pass, goes boards. He's got Correa behind him. He shoots high and wide. That's going to go all the way down. And looks like the Penn's elite player is going to get there first. Sawyer O'Neill plays his man. Oh. Scranton out to the point. And that's going to float in on Fage, who squeezes it. Again, not an easy save when those come in a little fluttery, but Chris did a good job of tracking it and squeezing it in the old bread basket. You like that, Matt? Bread basket.
Yeah, go hard.
Not sure why exactly, but Colin Correa fired it down the ice as if we were killing a penalty, but no worries. We'll do it again. So again, still in the second period here, 5:43 to play, down 3-1. Scranton, Correa, and Ludke. Pearl and Beaudry. Ludke pushes it around his man and gives chase. Goes in hard, picks up the puck, goes to Correa, but hits some water and then slides by. Penn's elite dump in. Pearl gives chase, fires it around the boards. Penn's elite D just able to dump it in there, hold the line. Scranton chips the puck off his guy's stick, hits the ref, who is up on the boards trying to stay out of the way, but just hit his skate a little bit and stayed in. Correa goes to Ludke. Ludke doesn't have anyone with him though. Not sure if the boys are tired or what. Scranton picks up the puck, goes to Beaudry. Beaudry curls. Oh, loses the handle. But Hurl's there to bail him out. Oh, looks like another power play, but Fairfield's got nothing going on this power plays, so.
No, it's on there. Found us.
He said white.
Oh.
But he lied. Never mind, we don't have a power play, which is probably better than having a power play at this point. So I don't even know who's in the box. Do you know who got the penalty? Matt, do you know who got the penalty?
Colin.
Oh, okay. So Colin Correa with a slashing penalty. Lucas Ruff doing a great job of forechecking in the neutral zone, so he and Malefus will be out there up front for the penalty kill, and Vinny Zoo and Matty Kakara on the back end. Penn's elite unable to connect in the neutral zone, but able to regroup. and enter the mid-Fairfield zone. Yanni Malafis is going to pick up the puck and try and get around his guy, but unable to do so. Penn's Elite bring it behind Fage. Out to the point. Down low. To the left of Chris Fage. Back up to the point. Jumps over his stick. Despite having the ice cut, the puck has been either sticking or bouncing. It's been a little funny. I don't know if it's just the kids or if it's the ice or if it's both. Matty Caccaro almost grabs the puck and gets set free, but now we have nobody back on D, so Devin Beck's got to get back. Nice play by Devin Beck. He's got speed. He's got speed. He's in. He's going to get a shot. Oh, just high. Great effort by Devin Beck. Unable to hit the net. That's off. Whoa, way off sides, but they didn't call it. Pens have numbers. Skips off the defenseman's stick into the corner, but he's going to feed the defenseman who throws it on net, but just gets tipped wide. So we're back to full strength. Nice tip in front, but wide. Scranton takes out his man. Colin Correa gets around his man. Throws it in. Beck gives chase. They're going to ice the puck. So with 2:21 remaining, down 3-1. There'll be a face-off to the right of the Pens goaltender. Pens gain the zone. Nice chip off the boards. Oh, saved by Fage. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Somehow the puck stayed out. Great play by Chris Fage. And forwards coming back. Luca Fuggerino and Paul Vartanian and Luca LeConte. LeConte blows his edge. Chipped in. High on Fage. He's just going to glove it down and take the whistle. So 1:45 left here in the second. Just a reminder to anybody at home, as a beneficiary of getting to watch these games, encourage your significant other to take a turn on the camera or even do play-by-play. We have a lot of usual suspects helping us out, but we'd love to have more people helping us out. It's super easy.
Move your hand from
Right to left, right to left. You don't even have to zoom in or out. You don't even need to learn how to focus the camera, because I didn't. But that should be cleared up. Thank you, Anna Ruff. All right, Pens take it to the net. Nice save by Fage. Fired off the glass. And Johnson's got some speed. He goes to Pan. Pan dumps in. Johnson gives chase. Johnson on his man. Picks up the puck. Tries to go out to Ben Beaudry, but he's unable to. Collision there on the boards with Johnson and Lopiano. Nice back check by Christian Lopiano. He's had a great game today. He takes the zone. He's going to just able to pick the puck off Lopiano's stick and go the other way are the Pens. Beaudry on his man. Pens pull up, go D to D. He'll fire in. Ian Hurl picks up the puck and chips it out, but is gloved down by the Pens Elite, who cuts across. We're doing a lot of watching. Wow, great save by Chris Fage there. Able to stick his leg out on that. Chris has had a lot of saves today. He's played great. Devin Beck chips it to Lopiano, who's going to throw it in deep. He takes a high hit. Lopiano took a very high hit, but he's okay. He's going to go to the bench for a change. Hurl's going to chip it to Yanni Malafis, who has some room. Yanni Malafis just unable to bury. Nice play by the Pens Elite goalie to shut down Yanni. Nice little move by Yanni and great pass by, who was that, Beaudry. Actually, that might have been Hurl. So Yanni, Correa, and Ruff. Again, refs have been very consistent about wanting everybody outside the circle on the draws, so we're gonna have a new face-off, and Correa shoots, and that's it, folks. So second period is over. We've got 17 minutes to play in the game. It's 3-1 Pens Elite. So we'll take a very quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, final period. 17 minutes to play here. Ruff, Malethus, Fuggerino. Puck floats in on Faitch, and he's content on gloving that down for a face-off to his left. Looking ahead, we should have the dulcet tones of John Faitch back on the mic for tomorrow's game, 10 a.m. 10 a.m.? Yeah, sometime around 10, against a very formidable Woodbridge Wolfpack. Zoo outlet pass to Fuggerino. Luca gets a stick on it. Ruff chips it out. Fuggerino forechecking. Malethus, nice play. Fuggerino's in. He's got Ruff with him. He's got Malethus with him. Nice play. And here's Luca again. Shot just wide. Ruffer's got the puck. Malethus elects to stay down low. Good forecheck here by the mid-Fairfield forwards. And the Pens Elite elect to just fire it down the ice. No icing. No ice. Why no icing? I think they thought that Vinny Zoo could have played that puck, so icing was called off, and Ruff gets hooked down, but no call. Pens have numbers across the top. They had three players across the top. Colin Correa, good hit. Getting under the skin of the Pens players, but then gives it up to one of their forwards. Good hit by Colin Correa. Colin had his Wheaties this morning. Shot and nice save by Faitch. High shot, glove down. So Colin putting in the effort. Great job. So face-off will be to the right of Faitch. We've got Scranton, Shunk, Correa, Ludke, and O'Neill. Shunk's gonna wrap it around the boards to Ludke. Oh, just didn't get there. So that's a set play for mid-Fairfield. That winger has to bust his rear end to the boards to intercept that puck, but Brody just put a little bit too much English on it. Scranton's got the puck. He goes to Ludke. Scranton's going to bust to the net. Ludke gets around his guy. Scranton causing chaos in front. Cullen picks up the loose puck, goes back to Shunk. Shunk fires it around to Ludke. Oh, Ludke just missed. Shot high and wide. Ludke's got the puck. He's going to throw it in front. Scranton's got the puck. Oh. Oh. So the net is off, so whistle. Cullen Correa looks like he needs a break. Nope, he's good. He's holding his wrist or his arm. But there are few tougher than one Cullen Correa. So he's going to tough it out for the next 30 seconds or so. Pens win the draw. Cullen gives chase. He's ornery. O'Neill chips it back, but right to a Pens player who gains the zone and shoots way high over the net. Ludke's able to get it. Scranton chips it. Oh, hit a mid-Fairfield player on its way out. Scranton's got the puck now. Heads up, heads up. Just loses it through the middle. Oh! So it looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Pens Elite team. Kai Scranton went in hard, took the check, drew the penalty. Honestly, it didn't look like a penalty, but maybe he was, yeah, maybe, right, yeah, so it looks like because Scranton didn't have the puck, they called an interference call, which, you know, obviously I'm fine with, but questionable call maybe. Goes in our favor. Malefis has room, he shoots, blocked. Pens have done a great job on the penalty kill, blocking shots. Selling out, soaking them up. Sponge of the week. Kakaro up top, goes down to Zoo. Zoo to Kakaro. Luca battling in front and winning that battle. Sent his guy flying to the ice, down to the ice. So Luca may be short in stature, but he's strong. Kakaro to Malefis, Malefis to Zoo. Zoo on the perimeter to Kakaro. Fairfield just passing it around the perimeter, unable to get access to that slot area. Vinny Zoo loses the puck. Lucas Ruff has to regroup. Kakaro back to Ruff, to Malefis, just out of reach. So Pens are going to throw it down. Another lackluster power play for the Mid-Fairfield squad. So Malefis picks it up behind Faitch. Gets around his first man, and this is where that pass has to come. As soon as you draw that second man, we need that puck moving. To Scranton, oh, nice pass by Malefis. A little hard for Scranton, but he's still got the puck. Nice edge work by Scranton. He's gonna give the puck over to Lopiano. Lopiano shoots high, blockered down by the Pens Elite goalie. Loose in front, it's gonna end up on the stick of a Pens Elite player. Hurl almost able to keep that puck in the zone, but we got Pan streaking. He's gonna leave it, Lopiano's gonna leave it for Scranton. It's gonna run out of space. Oh no, nice move by Scranton to get up the middle. Great play. Nice play by Scranton. He feeds, Pan, shot. Oh, no rebounds. So Pens Elite goalie playing well, giving up very few chances, very few rebounds. Score remains 3-1. 11:51 to play, down 3-1. Need a little urgency here by the boys in blue. Sometimes that urgency comes with 3 or 4 minutes left, and by then, sometimes it's too late. So we gotta really hunker down. Good play there by Reese Johnson to win the face-off towards the Penn's elite goalie. Great back check by Lopiano. Christian's played well today, really well. Christian is a utility player who can play forward and defense, but he's played majority of his time on defense. However, he's been shifted to offense, and I think that was the right move by Coach Gragnano. I don't know if that was offsides, but close enough to be whistled down by Stripes. I know. I don't know where it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you give this equipment to. I know. We are missing the cable that connects our Zoom handle, so you're going to have to deal with wide angles. Penn's elite drive it opposite corner to the left of Fage. Pearl's going to regroup with Beaudry. Beaudry to Lopiano. Lopiano through the middle with speed, leaves it for Reese Johnson. Eric Pan gets in deep. Oh. Okay, looked like maybe just hit with a high stick, yeah. So we've got Beck, Malefis, and Ruff out there out front. O'Neill and Shunk on D. Hopefully we can grab a greasy one here soon and draw within one. Penn's rim it around. Easy breakout. Nice play by Shunk, but driven deep by the Penn's elite behind Fage. O'Neill fires it around the boards. It's intercepted by the Penn's elite, who cycle down low. Nice play. Rink wide. Dumped in deep. Penn's moving the puck very well on this shift. Nice play by Brody Shunk. Unable to get the puck out is Lucas Ruff. Behind Fage, chipped up to their defenseman, but not hard enough, so that's going to give Devin Beck an opportunity. He's shoved off by Gostick. Gostick's a big, strong player for the Penn's elite. Intercepted by Ludke. And two Penn's players run into each other, so that gives Ludke an opportunity. Oh, Ludke blows a tire. Back to Shunk. Shunk up the middle, but misses Beck. And that's going to be an icing. Whoa, no icing. All right. Hooray to Malefis. Ludke picks up the loose puck. He's hooked. Penn's player comes in 1-on-3. Good job by Correa. Good stick, good body. Scranton intercepts. He's going to go the other way. Unable to get by his defenseman. Picaro off the boards to Ludke. Ludke up the boards, intercepted, and Correa takes it. Goes back. Vinny Zoo fires it in over the net. Jackson Ludke brings it behind. Looked like he tried for Scranton out front, but got deflected again behind the net. Shot by Zoo, deflects off the Penn's elite player, so Kakaro's going to need to go back for it. He's going to ride his man off and leave the puck. Nice back check by Fugurino, who actually comes up with the puck. Oh, swept away by a Penn's player. Back to Fugurino. He's going to gain the line. He tries to go back to Johnson, but unable to. Oop. Pearl backs up Kikaro. Kikaro, nice play. Fugurino to Pan, who kicks it off his skate and up. He's going to gain the ice. He's got the puck. Shot off angle. Nice play by Eric Pan, who's also having a good game. Fugurino, good job there. Reese ridden off. Pens will go D to D. They chip it high off the glass and out, but thrown in by Fairfield, who's going to go for a change, which has to be pretty quick here because Pens are going to dump and do the same. So Ian Hurl back for it. He's going to give the puck to Reese Johnson, who goes off the boards to Yanni Malefis. And so we're going to have a power play here. Again, I'm
I didn't see that one.
not sure it was.
Just go hard.
Apparently the forechecking Penn's elite player went a little too hard and got called for a roughing. Not to be confused with a rougher. Speaking of, Lucas Ruff to take the draw with Beck, Scranton, Coccaro, and Malefus out there. Mid Fairfield, probably among the lower scoring teams in the pack, really need to net one here. Coccaro over to Scranton. Scranton back to Coccaro. Coccaro shoots wide. Malefus back to Beck. Beck's got some room. He's got Scranton. Tries for Ruff in front. Good little chip. Ruffer's there. Goes to Malefus. Malefus shoots. That's blocked by his own player. Hits Devin Beck, who's hobbling off the ice after taking that one off the back of the leg. Ooh, risky play by Chris Faitch out in front of his own net, but Ruff able to get the puck, well, mostly out. There's Colin Carre through center. Fight along the wall right by the blue line. Carre gets it to Scranton. Scranton's got room. He's going to feed Coccaro, but Coccaro sort of handcuffed by that pass, so unable to get a shot off. Malefus shoots and scores. So, nice play to draw within one with technically a power play goal.
Yes.
First in a while, so maybe that will give the boys in blue some momentum here with 6:45 to play. Great shot by Yanni Malefus. All right, so the boys in blue are gonna have to grind it out here for 6:45. Try and draw within one. Sorry, try and even it up. They've not updated the scoreboard yet. It says 3-1. Beaudry back in his own zone. Goes to Hurl, who's unable to get by his defenseman. Out in front. Nice play by Lugarino to knock that puck free. Otherwise, the Pens had a nice chance of deep. Oh, that looked way off sides, but could be my angle. Oh, Carre goes down. A little messy in there. Ludke stops and goes, oh, Ludke stripped of the puck. Oh, just ice it, boys. Messy, messy. Oh, good save by Faitch. Beaudry elects to get it all high off the glass. Really smart play there by Ben Beaudry. Carre's nursing something. He looks like he's got an arm or something's bothering Cullen. He's been playing hard all game, so who knows. Eric Pan with some pressure, able to curl away from his guy and gain the red. He's into the Pen zone. Keep playing, keep playing. Again, we hear these whistles and we don't know what to do. So just keep playing. Eric Pan gets hit from behind. Brody Shunk's gonna pinch, but he goes down in a heap. Jackson Ludke's got to stay with his man. Nice job by Jackson. Stick to side by Faitch. The dribbling puck on net, and that puck's going to get out of the zone, and Reese Johnson's going to join the play. So that's going to go all the way down for a face-off on a delayed offsides call. The linesman was alerting the Pens player that it was off, screaming, 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 but
He's not smart. He's not one of the smarter players.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on. The referee is talking to the scorekeeper, but no penalties, no nothing, so I'm not exactly sure what that was about, but we'll have a face-off to the right of the Pens goalie with Ruff, Beck, and Malefus. Both centermen tossed. Common sight today. Ruffer just loses the draw, and Pens wrap it around the boards and chip it out. O'Neill with pressure. Malefus knocks the puck down. Beck goes to O'Neal. O'Neal intercepted. Offsides. Pens touch up, so we're good here. No delayed offsides. Beck's able to get some room. Beck's in. He's got Malefus. Hooked. Malefus was about to accept the pass, and Penn's elite defender just gave him a little hook, which was not really seen by the. Ooh, still offsides. Now they're good. Let's go right here. So 4:06 to play, 3-2 Pens. Looks like Cullen's fine. He's out there with Ludke and Scranton, Caro and Zoo. Scranton wins the face-off. Scranton tries to thread the needle to Ludke just a little too far. Ludke gives chase. Kicked down by Scranton, but then knocked in by the Pens player. Zoo to Kakaro. Kakaro's looking, finds Scranton, but intercepted by the Pens elite player. Now we got a 1-on-3. Good job by Cullen Correa to knock his guy down. What a game Cullen's had. High, hard hit. Scranton's got to get back. He does. Zoo chips it out. That's. Uh-oh. Scranton's the only one back. Oh, Kakaro joins him. Good job by Matty Kakaro. Great play by Matty Kakaro right there. Picked up by Devin Beck. Gets behind it. Oh! Ludke to Hurl, to Kakaro. Kakaro to Beck. Beck surveys, thinks, shoots. Squeezed by the Pens goalie. We had a little bit of wrestling match there, but that's ended without incident. So 2:51 to play, down 3-2. We've had some posts or crossbars. We've had some pucks floating around the plane of the goal, but we just haven't been able to get that third goal. So Mr. Beck says we need to get dirtier. Dirty, greasy goals. Nice play by Malefus. Oh, great save by the Pens elite goalie, who's had a good game. Beaudry, oh no, Beaudry tries to go D to D, but the Pens player's right there to intercept. So he's going to take a nice play by Ian Hurl there. Beaudry's going to fire it to Hurl. Ruffer kicks it down. He's going to fire it out to Malefus. To Beck. Oh, we're going to go offsides. So Beck elects to go to his defensive partner, Ben Beaudry. Not partner, but defenseman Ben Beaudry. He's going to fire it. Nope. He's going to toe drag right into the zone. Nice job by Beaudry. Beck's got a stick on it, but it hops up on him. And the Pens are able to drive it in deep to the right of Chris Faich. Ruff eludes his guy. Scranton's got the puck now. He's going to try and get it up the wall. He takes out his guy. Puck goes to Ian Hurl, who fires it in, and is gloved down by the Pens elite goalie. Sort of softly shot in on him. So see what Coach Gragnano is probably going to call a timeout here with 1:35 to go.
You heard him say it. You didn't predict it. You heard him say it.
I heard nothing. I made a bold prediction. The fine hockey mind that I have.
You heard it.
Matthew Beck questioning the authority of.
Calling you out.
I may or may not have heard something come from the bench. It actually came from Matty Kakaro. Either way, I was right. 1:35 to go. I'm going to call a goal here. Pure prediction. It's going to be greasy.
Good call. Good
We're going to
call.
bang one in to tie it up. I'm also going to predict that Chris Fage starts on the bench. And we're going to go 6 attackers on 5 with 135. Yeah, he's not on the bench though. Matt back on a recycling run. All right, so we're gonna have Ludke, Correa, Kakaro, Ruff, and Scranton, and Malefus, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wait, we can't have 6 players and a goalie. Oh, and there it is. The first prediction comes true. Chris Fage heads to the bench. Now for my second prediction to come true, a greasy goal from the boys in blue. Here we go, minute 35 to play, down 3-2. Scranton wins the draw. Ludke fires on net wide. Ruff gives chase. He's going to go down low to Malefus. Malefus circles, shoots up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off to the right of the Pens goalie. $1:23 to play. I'm predicting that Mid-Fairfield won't call another timeout. I don't know if Mr. Beck heard me or he just didn't find it funny. I know, that was the joke. So Scranton on the draw. Pens win that one. Nice play by Kakaro to glove it down. Oh, hand pass. That's a good call. That's an excellent call. Wow, bad penalty by Scranton. I don't. He must have said something to the ref.
He's allowed to report a penalty to me, coach, if I can't hear it because of his mouth.
You're teenagers.
I don't know what just happened.
He said something he didn't like.
That could be bad. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. Apparently Scranton said something, and the ref said that the other, who did he say? The linesman said something?
I don't know.
To report to him? I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I do know that we're now 5-on-5, which does not help us.
No, we still have 6.
We can't have 6.
6.
Wait, what the heck? How do we have 6 with a guy in a box? I mean, I know. Why do we have 6 players? Wow, total chaos. Oh, jeez. Oh, an ugly finish. I am so confused. I don't even know what to say. So Mid-Fairfield had 6 players on the ice with Fage pulled with a guy on the box, and the Pens Elite scored an empty net. So I really don't know what the heck happened.
Hey, they're all talking. I thought that was a penalty. When they're talking, it's a penalty.
All right, well, looks like this one's not going to go the way of Mid-Fairfield. Sort of a crazy ending. Puck hops over Zoo's stick. Sorry, I got to regroup here. Eric Pan, forechecked by his guy, goes back to Matty Kakaro. 30 seconds to play, down 4-2. Caro's going to go rink wide to Pan. Pan's got a man on him, but hasn't. Vinny Zoo tries to chip out, but is unable to. Good. Oh, boy. All right, so some sloppy play there, ends in another goal for the Pens Elite to go up 5-2. Too bad, because it was a real close game for the most part. But the wheels fell off here at the end. So the Pens are going to come away with this one with a lopsided win, despite the pretty even nature of the game. Malefis, Vartanian, Ruff, O'Neill, and Shunk to finish it off. 9 seconds to play. O'Neill behind his net to Paul Vartanian. Vartanian takes a bump. And that's going to do it, folks. As is the words of John Faich, who will be back for tomorrow's game.